Kempo is actually a title which represents both great learning and also being a great teacher. It's like a combination of sort of a PhD and a professor. As we learned today with my class that Kempo was so kind to teach with us today, he has been a monk since he was 12 years old, and then with much study was named, he studied at the Vajravidya Institute in Nepal and North India, and after many years of study was then named a Kempo, and he was one of the senior teachers there for many years. And then it was 2005, yes, that you were appointed to come to the United States to be in charge of a Tibetan Buddhist, the lineage is called Karmakaju Lineage Retreat Center in Creston, Colorado, the Vajravidya Retreat Center. And he will be speaking today on how to develop a compassionate heart in everyday life and even in difficult times, whether those be personal or other kinds of difficult times one might face these days. And with us, we also have Tracy Davis, who will be acting as Kempo's translator. And she, too, has studied at the Vajravidya Institute in Nepal and North India, lived several years there, and will be translating from the Tibetan some of the more nuanced and complicated concepts for us. And I would like to welcome both of them here tonight. Thank you. Thank you for coming.
Tene tadi university la teaching je kokore de pe gawshera jungsong ani pe tuji je syins Michel dang changmoi hara borojin de pe mesegi tuji syins.
I'm very happy to have this opportunity to teach at St. Joseph's College today, and I'd like to thank Michelle and everyone who worked to make this possible. Thank you very much.
Tene da derengi da ji jojadi 닝지 거라 닝지기 거라 쉐레스 닝지 인도거나 먼저 상막이 라 지당 닝지 열에 최상의 닝지 열에 되네 셈진 딱라에 닝지 열에 밀라야 닝지 열에 타나 수라이 수이 셈진 상말라에 닝지 매긴 수여요 말해서 인행 가식이 닝제디 닝지 모시기 말해 닝제 거의 하고 그 말에 닝제디 되네 닝제 하모가 전에 되네 로바 망보치게 직 친절 로바 망보치 제거래 된도 닝제디 셈진 상막이 줄라 닝제 열에서 여바디 하고 나더니 배 야구열에서.
The subject this evening is compassion. And compassion is something that we all have. All beings have compassion. Animals have compassion. Humans have compassion. There is no one who does not have compassion. But some people don't recognize that they have compassion. Some people don't really understand what it is. And in that case, people can make mistakes. And so all sentient beings have compassion in their minds, and if we know that, then this is really excellent.
Tene berna 닝제 de 가리어르세나 tene semjen 따라고 지나 따식이 아마지나 tene 고랑이 부디 잠정배 제거래 대부분이 송접배 제거래 tene semjen 둘라고 지나야 고랑이 부부들 배 잠정 배 닝지체 되네 티 가르에서는 그런 닝지 그런 가르에서는 그런 닝지여배 따래 닝지여래 상말랑 건도 닝지여래 되네 샘진 수이네 소속이 파마기 되네 부글라 점정 건네 제기도 디 점정대 가르에서는 디 상마 닝제래 디 차상 닝제래 되어래 디 차상 닝제 디 닝지디 다 상말라 샘진 차상라 닝지여래 다디 차상라 닝지여래서.
So when we talk about compassion, we can think about animals, even wild animals like tigers and leopards. Mother animals, even ferocious ones, care very lovingly for their young. Even something like a snake takes care of its children. And the reason is that they have compassion in their minds as well. Caring for children, caring for others is a sign of having compassion. And so this is something that we should understand that all sentient beings have. All parents care lovingly for their children, and this itself is compassion, something that everyone has.
되네 다 된데기 다지 제게 닝제데 여도가나 되니 간제진이 야 닝제 여래 되니 간제지야 공벨당고도 간제진이 공벨당고도 세나 되니 공벨당한데 되니 림베제니 되니 당보 소소 삼로다 되니 림베제니 닝제 공벨당고에 되니 some 쇼베야 랑도가나 쇼베야 랑상로 메바 되니 다가 야랑 간주 망치야 야랑도가나 망치야 니 토메지 배 마리코체 니 톰톰 제니 강강 한바고 제니 야랑그래 된 삼삼 세당 콩로라고 지 랑니 되네 배 삼삼이 띠무고니 야랑그래 삼삼이 세당고니 야랑그래 삼삼이 대샤이고니 랑그래 되는 간주 닝지 요바디 당 셈 가와나 쪼여바디 간주 망체기 하고 그 말에 당보 야랑도는 하고 그 말에 인디고나 당보 야랑도 다 템바당 시신다고 제니 나기 셈들 닝제 열에 아 삽삽 나기 셈들 혼행이 야부 열에 아 삽삽 나 가르쳐서 삽삽 쇼베야 랑도나 되니 강가야 맞쟁이나 티키 지키 닝제기 다 템바당 시신 더 세컨지라고 지금 세컨지라고 템바 시신다고 야 랑도나 지기 연나 디 세컨직디기 쇼페야 랑데 세컨직다부기 되는 인간 대화다 기바라고 연결해. 되는 야랑도거나 되는 제야 삼 투섬 셔야돼. 당보 소수기 셈들라 닝지여바 하마거나 소수 셈들라 닝지여바 하마거나 되는 디 닝제디 냠는데 용토로 말해. 되네 당보 하고야 돼. 소소sem라 닝지여가 당보 내sem디 닝지여래 디 세당디 가만히 레나 대샤디 가만히 레나 디무디 가만히 레나 오니시는 이sem디 닝지를 셈 그런 닝지를 삼삼 삼무다에 왜 계시 뭐야래.
So compassion is something that we all have, then how do we increase it? And the way we do this is gradually. So we can first think of the way we get up in the morning. Usually we wake up in the morning and our mind is clouded by sleep. It's clouded with ignorance. Sometimes we get up feeling angry, feeling confused. Sometimes we wake up and we're feeling a lot of desire or attachment. So often we don't wake up with minds full of love and compassion. So what we need then is to have mindfulness and awareness right at that moment. We should remember, I have compassion in my mind. I have compassion in my mind naturally. My mind is really very good. If we just do nothing, then we won't remember this. So we need to generate some mindfulness and awareness right at this moment, just for 1 second, just to generate mindfulness and awareness for 1 second and remember this. And then this will have an effect all day long of having our minds be peaceful and happy. If we don't know that we naturally have compassion in our minds, then we're not able to practice compassion during the day. So we have to recognize it first, that we naturally have compassion in our minds. And then when we do, we can only wonder, well then where did this anger come from? Where did this attachment come from? Where did this ignorance come from when we experience these things? I have compassion, so we need to be thinking this way.
Tene 동안아 tene 닝제데 지게 second 로 karcha chiktago chiki 닝제데 semhang라고 지 렌트와이나 지고 지당 닝제기 semhang 소소기 sem기 대하직당 sem라 샤롱와 니요레 sem기 대하직당 sem라 랑신 샤롱와 니요레 랑신 샤롱와 니요레 sem기 드네 베즈 제니 냠 대하직당 닝제 랑신기 샤롱와 니요레 드네 셈 랑신기 샤롱나 닝제 테페 이상와 야쿠르거레 드네 셈기 덴바디 섭조 닝제 섭조당 세그레 닝제 섭조 데네 닝제 섭조 당보 섭조 마다나 닝제 랑신 샤롱 거 말에 인지 민징어서 닝제 깨도고는 인지 민징어서 섭조당 거고도 섭조당에 배 계셔 보여래 데네 랑신기 섭조당네 데네 거 니마지 섭조당 니마니 섭조당 니마숨 섭조당 제네 섭조당다나 데네 셈들라 랑신기 데네 샤롱 닝제 랑신기 거 가르스나 닝제 랑신기 여대두거나 샤라를 뺄래하고 가르스 닝제 매바지기 닝제 수 용건나닝 빼갈래 하고와 닝제 랑신기 여대와들라 섭조당두거나 이 랑신 샤롱 랑신 샤롱도 데네 셈라 대화 데네 소소기 셈라 대화 용두거나 룰라 대화 용거래 데네 루셈니 대화 용두거나 데네 낭미 상말라 대화 태게래 로보 상말라 대화 태게래 딘도 배 닝제 생인데 간제 다 출루 차상기 다 닝제 생인데 다 출루 차상기 닝제디 다 닝제 걸로 숨거와 인도 닝제데 배 계셔보 배사셔보지 닝제데 배 메시사셔보지 그래다 닝제데다 나 먼저 낭배기 출루이네 닝제데다 최기 심마 최기 자와디 다 닝제 데 닝제데 메나 데 최메바 최요 말했어 근데지 낭배 중난이 된데 숨그래.
So if we can remember compassion for just 1 second, then that will make it much easier for it to arise naturally. So there are these two ways in which compassion can arise. One is a kind of fabricated, deliberate generating of compassion, and the other is a naturally occurring compassion. So we need to begin with fabricating it, with generating it deliberately. And then as we get accustomed to doing that, then it will begin to arise naturally. So if we can generate compassion for 1 second, for 1 minute, then for 2 minutes, and gradually increasing it, then that will enable us to give rise to compassion naturally, and it will become easy. First we have to kind of learn to work it up, and then when it arises naturally, this is something that will bring happiness to our minds and ease to our bodies, and will also naturally help and make happy the people around us, our friends and family. Compassion is something that all religions teach. It's important to all religious traditions. It's something that's very important and very precious. In particular, it is taught that the root of all dharma is compassion, and that without compassion, there is no dharma.
Tendo da tene ningje de da dindu gona da tendo da ningje kurang nganzogi ningje de 가res ningje de 마시 ningje 세기도 당마기 ningje라고 그래 가res ningje de 가래 ningje de 가래.
So we can talk about compassion all the time, but what is it really? What do we mean when we say compassion?
가래 ningje de 가래 아직 삼루치 딱다고
So
지금
first,
섬제
think about that. Think about what is it? What is
상황
compassion?
먼저 제일 차상기더니 다 닝제 세계도 되니 나랑이 셈들에 닝제 여 세계도 가래 닝제 가래도 근데 지금 담보 지금 삼로당 될 지금 간데도 삼로당인데 될 제검세 제제제는 검자 근데 간데도 삼로 담보 제검세 될 제검사.
So all religions teach compassion. We think I have compassion in my mind, but what is it really? So first we have to think about this. We have to really examine, and this is what is called analytical meditation.
되네. 대 즉 투삼지 셰로와 된데 투삼시 된데 투삼지 셰 되는 닝제데 간데샤 닝제데 가르도스나 닝제데 가르도스나 심진 신달라 동해 마테바 심진 신달라 되네 지키 기부주나 가와 심진 신달라 되네 펜도요나 가와 티수다 닝제레 된디기 삼로디 꾸능데스 된디 심진 신달라 펜토야 심진 신다 약부주야 된디기 꾸능디 약부 상부 지요나 되네 닝제 차대요 닝제 생인데 지난 배면서 지부레데 이네 다된데 이다 간제 꾸능디 셈라 항랑 사사 항랑라고 지키 셈라요나 되는 닝제요 된데기 셈레 메나 되는 닝제요 말해 되는 닝제요 매 생인데 된데기 셈 두민도 마랑 디 닝제 두민도 마랑 삼로다 된데지 다된 투섬셰 되니 델라 제검서 된데기 투섬셰 델라 제검제 되니 다치게 세겐직니 쇼베야랑도나 직제 닝감 냠는 제거예요 말이라 디테 세겐직 하시 직 약부 냠는 제도나 베 닝감라 소소기 베 셈나 대와 기바 레가양 제투바 되니 지게 세당 공로양 대점 말랑와 되니 직펜도 빼자셔 뭐 된데기 냠는 제투바이나 닝지기 냠는 된데 제투바이나 베 펜도 빼면서 자셔 뭐 요레스.
So we have to stop and think, what is compassion? Basically, it is the wish that others do not suffer, the wish that others experience happiness, and the wish to help others. All of this is what we mean by compassion, the wish to help other beings. And so the motivation to help other beings is what we mean when we say compassion. This is something very profound. But in order for this to arise, our minds have to be relaxed. If our minds are relaxed, then compassion is present. And without this, there is no compassion. So we need to examine our minds and see, do I have compassion in my mind now? So you can do this 1 or 2 second examination as a meditation in the morning. It's not something that you actually need to do all day long. If you do it just for 1 second, 2 seconds, when you wake up in the morning, then all day actually it will have a beneficial effect on your mind. Your mind will become happy and at ease. You will be able to accomplish what you're trying to do. You won't be as likely to fall under the sway of anger. And so doing this is very important. if we can do this compassion practice, then it's very helpful.
되네 된대기 닝제데 되네 지게 냠는제도 지게 당은저 멍치하기 청어 배조당이래 청어 그러와 청어 배조당 청어 배조당 제 되네 닝제데 셈상 직직샤나 되네 청어 지장 닝제기 햄니 샤나 청어 니장 건데기 냠는 제당데 된데 냠는 제바이나 니마직라 karmache 닝제기 텐트바이나 되네 니마니발라 karmasum 라부지 텐트 그래 되네 미카셰 닝제생인데 미세직라 닝제생인데 텐트고 말이야 미세직라 되네 니미세직라 덴마토도 셈 소소 셈디 셰당 전부 뱀메세기 직 차도 전부 되네 동해 전부 나네 다시 참았니 시도고 그래 가르에서는 미세직라 닝지 세컨지엔 텐트요 말이야 뱀메세기 쪽으래 뱀메세기 쪽으래 뱀메세기 쪽으래 가르에서는 닝제디 세컨지엔 미세직 로 자탐바 로 죽주탐바 뒤주탐바 지키 로 조바레데 이나야 닝제 생인데 지그 세겐 까르세치야 데마토도 뱀메세기 셈조고 뱀메세기 셈조고 된 뱀메세기 셈조고래 디인도나 다다 드수여도가라 디네 니마직라 세컨다고 찌다고 찌든도와이나 닝제데 뱀메세기 라나 펜도도바 신달라의 펜도도바 뱀메세기 계심보 디네 뱀메세기 계심보 디네 계심보 요래다
When we do this compassion practice, often we can use a mala, a string of beads like a rosary, so the mind can relax, think of compassion for 1 second, and then that's 1, 2 seconds, another bead. If you do 3, then you can do another. And so this is the way we do the practice of compassion. There are some people who live their entire lives and actually cannot remember to think of compassion in this way. And they spend their lives caught up in anger, in envy, in mental suffering of all kinds, and they live out the entirety of their lives this way because they can't remember compassion for even just 1 second. How incredibly sad that is. To live for 50, 60 years, whatever, and die without having just even 1 second of compassion. So we have the time to do this. We can generate compassion for just 1 second. This will have the effect of helping you and helping others as well. And this is extremely important.
근데 삼삼 나라에 닝제데 삼삼 더 제도거든. 닝제데 삼삼 나라에 한다. 다와 카시에링라 닝제 지야 된 마테마자. 와, 나라가 항상 다 다와 먹고 내려서가 닝제 니마진 세긴지야 레멘도 와 삼삼. 나라가랑 항상에도 삼삼. 삼 다와직스 제도 닝제데 제도. 삼삼배 나라가랑 셈 쪽이도 삼삼.
Sometimes I forget compassion. Sometimes actually like a whole month will go by and I realize I haven't remembered to generate compassion once. It's terrible, I'm amazed. And really very sad when I realize that.
근데 밀라 다치게 저 로봇에서 닝지 거래다 닝지 된데게 거래다 뜻시시시시 나랑 다와직 닝제 제사라다 다와직 닝제 제사라 와우 가르제이나 나랑 뇽바이나 나랑 뇽바이 살에 삼도 댕이도 삼삼
my friends, my Dharma friends say, oh, you need compassion, you need to generate compassion. And I say, oh, I think it's been a whole month since I've practiced compassion. Wow, I must have gone crazy.
Tene nga ningje de des tene mi pe mese ge chukba ja tene mi khase ge pe mese du bute chedo tene ningje des jenge do take up de do o da ningje de nyammen de go sare mi khase ge pe kesha de ra dukja la chukba ra ja je do o da ningje ki da ningje nyammen je go gap di da insare a sam 다 다왕아 두레도 삼자 주과라자 되는지도 오다 미 주과라자도 다 닝치 이념인데 다다레 인사레 삼는데 잠잠데 땡이도 미 주과자도 데스 갈라 팬더기도 닝지야 된소다야라 베 팬더기도 베야고도
Sometimes people fight and get argumentative, they do bad things, and then actually this causes them to remember compassion. They think, oh, right, I need compassion. So this is an opportunity for me to generate compassion. Maybe months go by with all kinds of bad habits and bad activities, but that actually this is something that could be an opportunity to develop compassion.
tene ngala mi dukcha je de gola tos ningje ke de la des nyamlen de des che de la tene kulma da uchi yong do wa kulma nyamlen de mi dukcha de je do nyamlen kulma da yong do des samsam nam nyamlen je ningje che kulma da yong do 남전 데 닝제 상마 제로도 와 닝제 생이 제로도 와 배 계신부도 닝제 생이 빼면서 계신부 근데 닝제 때스요나 미 다치기 독잘람나야레 저게 컨트롤하나야레 닝제 때스 까르차 세컨드라고 제라고 요나 되는 소소셈들랑 기시와 되는 대화 용기도 와 대배 계신부래자 닝제 생이 빼면서 계신부래자
So when things like this happen, it's actually something that can impel us to compassion. So if someone does something bad, then this can actually be a cause for us to remember to generate compassion for them, and then this can cause our minds to become peaceful. It's difficult at first. It really is very difficult. So what else is there to say?
닝제 생인데 다 되제. 되니 닝제 고매야 돼 당보 소소 셈나 장. 당가 나랑 닝제선. 나랑 대화고도. 나랑 기바고도. 가르치니 대화단 기부 마중 버래. 세나. 저was다. 나랑 가르치니 대화단 기부 마중 버래. 소디 가르치 마중 버래서 닝제디 삼로마다 닝제디 삼로마다 사람 기부 마중 버래.
So when we are meditating on compassion, we are training our minds. We look at our minds and think, I want happiness and I want peace in my mind. Why is that not what I have? And the reason is, I don't think of compassion. If we don't think of compassion, then we're not going to be happy. And if we do think of compassion, then we can be happy.
100%. No doubt. 근데 자네기다 인도 나랑아라 닝제. 나랑아라 닝제. 나랑아랑라 닝제네. 다 그런 기부 거기도와 다 닝제 걔랑. 근데 가르코기도 닝제케랑 고기도 삼삼 나랑나랑라 셈소당 나랑나랑라 닝제 되는 닝제데 나랑나랑게 되는 배 주서 고주사도 소소래다 뭐
This really is true. We have to have compassion for ourselves. We think, I want to be happy. How can I be happy? What I need in order to be happy is compassion. So at first, the compassion that we generate is for the sake of our own happiness. So we start with ourselves in that way.
되네 닝제데 슉첨보직 소소 셈기 줄라 슉첨보직 계속나 되네 룰라 나사야 시그레 셈라 동해 시그레 되네 따치게 셰당 콩초 망보지여 따치게 이모션 빼마 에세 망보지여 대갑데도 닝제 세겐지게 온도가라 셴다기다 셴다기 뇨몬바 셴다기 이모션데서 상마 싫어 그래 싫어도 제게 세겐직들라 빼면서기 대화 기부용 그래 디스 당보 닝제 냠랭기도 고 당보 되네 고수 그래 당보 고수도 가라
If we have a really powerful compassion in our minds, this is something that can actually pacify illness in our bodies. It's something that can give us an easy, happy mind and can eliminate our strong negative emotions like anger and envy and other kinds of afflictive emotions. If we can generate compassion for just 1 second, this is something that can purify pacify our negative emotions. And 1 second of compassion can generate great happiness in our minds. So we start like this.
되네 대인도가라 되네 림베치니 되네 오가 다 대화 기와 고와 고기도스 되네 고와 낭다르 셴달라 대화 기와 고기도 소소 게미나 초가라 닝제 되네 초와이네 게밀라 닝제 로보이네 동물라 닝제 되네 소소다 소소라 셴달라 코 나랑 기와 간데고와 나다 콜라 기부 된데 고기도 삼로당 거래 되네 나랑라 등이 마고와 난다 오 콜라양 등이 고기 말레스 등이 고나 등이 때나 되게 말레스 콜라 삼모다 나라 칸 고와 난다 콜라야 고기래 나라 칸 마고와 난다 콜라야 고기 말에 되네 지 까마카시 지 삼모당 두베 당보 고주도 소소 빠르나라 소소소기 족볼라 고주 그래 당보 고주도 냠린 당보 고주도 걸라
So we develop it gradually, then thinking, well, I want happiness, I want a peaceful, easy mind, and others also want this. So we can begin, for example, thinking of our spouse or partner or a good friend, that the happiness I want is also what this other person wants, and the suffering that I don't want, they also don't want suffering. So we want then for them the same thing that we want for ourselves. We want to be happy and free from suffering, and we want also for this other person to be happy and free from suffering. So we can think about this for a minute or 2 minutes. So after starting with ourselves, we then start with someone who's close to us.
텐데기 삼로 야보 이제 세겐 카시 이제 삼로당나 되니 소소게 빠르나 소소게 족보 종몰라 되니 누구 독자 제기 말해 누구 제기 말해 그러와 삼로 된데지 삼로 꿀로 약보지요나 동해 간전 제기래 동해 제기 말아와 동해 센달라 동해 제야디 소소게 셈라 되니 인제 셈기 꿀로 약보 매바 영상 센달라 동해 제기 어와 디 삼로 된데지 삼로 땅 제나 되니 동해 센달라 동해 제기 말아와 센다 되니 소소 센다데서 되니 소소 캡상 소소의 캡펜 라이치도 소소 기부 라이치도 센달라 동해 제기도 와 티 가르전이 영어에서는 소소 셈라 닝제 삼로 땅 마땅에 다 잡을 차대어 와 인디 인지민지 하고 빼 계셔 버려 최기 싸워 되래 다 최기 싸워 냠랭이 싸워 되래.
So if we really think about this for a minute or two, then we will not want to do anything to this person that would be bad for them, that would cause them suffering. We would only want what was good, and we would never do anything to cause them suffering unless we had a negative intention toward them. So if we are doing something harmful to someone else that we think is only for our own, that we think is for our sake, this is a sign actually that we do not have compassion. So this is like the root of the Dharma.
Too much depression? Yeah? No? Too much depression? 되네? 가르쳐야 못하다.
So what now?
되네? 다 닝제 내가 다 왜 뭔가 가르쳐. Yes. 당부 도와드리는지. Yeah. 라스.
Question?
Yes. So, thank you. So, in the history of the world, some of the most compassionate avatars that have come to the earth have been martyred and murdered by the very people they're trying to help. So, when we become completely compassionate, should we be prepared for martyrdom?
No, dying for compassion isn't necessary.
Again, please repeat that.
Dying for compassion is not necessary.
Thank you.
Will the Chinese permit the Tibetan people to search for the reincarnation of the Dalai Lama when the present one dies?
되네. 대 자와를 뭐지 공을 랑기 망부숭이도 그러와. 대 전화중나 왕자 요 말했을 때. 가 왕자 매요 말했어. 자와를 뭐지 꾸린셔마데 디 배발항라 왕자마도 전화중나 왕자 메스 숭이도. 짐생 가르스나 전화중디 코랑 깨왕같이 켈링 말해. 깨왕이 같이 캐 말란도 당보 나랑 뭐지 맞지 걔나 띵샤오비당 마운트시당 콘조 원진 제로제스 켄저 민 띵샤오비당 띵샤오비 마우지동 이서 원진 제로 나무스 나라 제대 메송이도 그럼 콘조 롱체 메스 그랑 깨워같이 켈링에 말해 예색 하고서
His Holiness the Dalai Lama has spoken on this himself. He says that the Chinese government has no power, has no control over this issue. It is for the Tibetan people to do. And the reason is that the Chinese government does not actually believe in rebirth.
원진 제나 마운트 지동당 띵쇼베 돼서 원진 제로 나무스
So then he would challenge them to identify the rebirth of Mao Zedong. To recognize and identify the rebirth of Mao Zedong.
It's my understanding that when Tibetan Lamas first came to the West, after the diaspora of being, when the Chinese came to their country starting in the 1950s, and then when there was the takeover, hostile takeover in 1959, and they started to come to the West and they started to speak to Westerners, they were rather surprised that the Westerners did not have a lot of self-compassion. And it was a perplexing difference between the cultures that Westerners did not naturally. The Westerners could be compassionate towards others, but would have difficulty also being compassionate toward themselves. And I was wondering why, if you think, what you might think, Khenpo Jigme, about why you think that may be in general about Westerners having that difficulty of including themselves also in compassion and also being able to do compassionate things that are not selfish but are compassionate towards themselves.
It is culture to me, culture to me. Chick laboratory so guilty re dauchi la phamagi la samagi la teni so ne oh ngarang guilty re dauchi the this culture to culture the issue culture the resha culture
Yes, that's also my experience, and I think it's a matter of culture that in the West people are taught in school that they're kind of guilty. People's parents make them feel guilty, and so people kind of grow up with this feeling. This is my experience.
kerang nonture sama nonture jedu korang sama chebu chadu ya ngarang nonture du samsamje ini susu dupure ngarang dupure da utending do tindu susu la rangsi cha susu si rangsi cha jigido wa tadi susu jigido oh 그래서 ngarang dupure ngarang yabu mare da utending 그래서 미 세다기라 소소 인가라인 두고래 저저테니 내 템바디 공부 숙점 공시 숙점 차 대제도 소소소 막아 되고
So from the time children here are small, that if they're taught that they're no good, then they grow up feeling that way and become subject to depression. Some commit suicide, and so this is something that just grows from childhood, sort of over a lifetime of kind of being told this about ourselves. So if we're always thinking that we're no good, this really is a bad thing, isn't it?
먼저 다 남고 직당 나랑하는 누구 말에 나랑하는 야구래 나랑하는 인지랑신에 라고지게 공시 야구 상고지였나 그래서 대화다 기부 용도와 아니 가시 파마디 지게 부구라 점령하고 매워체 네 부구 점령 매워체 디양 논주양 용도와
So if we can think that we're not bad, that we're basically good, that we have compassion naturally in our minds, and if we can develop good habits and tendencies of thinking this way, then our minds will naturally be happy. And sometimes parents really don't show love to their children, and this can cause a lot of difficulty.
Do you think that it's in part we tend as a culture to think of to focus individually on what we do wrong or our mistakes more than on what we do right, and then that becomes a chain so that when we teach our children, we also encourage them we say, oh, you made a mistake, you did wrong, and so that perpetuates the problem, do you think?
그래서는 내디 야지lum바 있는 거나 파마기 가는 거는데 둘로 골라나 둘로 지 골라나 지 최선 제 야구 제 네 지게 됐어 자랑도 자랑쇼 갈고람네 상카시 상만테로 이 가려버디 예도 담는데 자랑쇼 상카시 자랑쇼니 용도
No, I don't think that's it. I think it's that in developed countries, parents tend to give their children whatever they want. And if they want clothes or toys or whatever children want, their parents just give it to them. And children become spoiled and get into the habit of just wanting what they want and expecting to get it.
니마지 코랑 고야디 마테도 디네 부구디 촐라셔 고 파마디 야부제기 민도서 니마지 고야 마테 타타모니 테 니마지가 트릭메스 가샤도 니셈바 부구디 두자샤로
And then one day, after just being given whatever they asked for, the parents one day say no. And then really very difficult.
디네 부구 촐라셔기도
And then the child is really becomes spoiled. They get angry and it's very difficult.
So we have difficulty digesting when we receive a no, essentially.
Yes.
Would anybody like on this side of the room to ask a question? Or anybody, I can even run back onto the other side of the room if anybody would like.
Hi. We have a 4-year-old daughter, and I was just curious, in Tibetan culture, how do young children start learning practices of compassion?
지당기 닝지기 냐면 장게 말해 지당 닝지기 냐면 락게 말해 장게 말해 간제기 말해 이나야 디수 지금 하강이라고 있지 근데 엄마네 빼면 홍라고 장주 근데 그거 중요한 거 없었네 나 지금 공시라고 지 엄마는 빼면 홍생인데 닝지기 나래 닝지기 홍라 장에 대해서 라 근데 지금
We don't actually train children in compassion in that way, but we bring children to the shrine room, recite Om Mani Padme Hum, the mantra, which is the essence of compassion, and so they hear this and become accustomed in this way.
Are compassion and karma, do they go hand in hand? So the more compassionate that you are towards others and towards yourself, does that give you more good karma for your life ways and paths?
Yes, exactly.
닝제 세긴 책라고 지게나 되는 레 메시기 레 자체모 메시기 자체 세긴 되기다 기부 치마 기부 다다 기부 대사 레 사대 세긴 찍다고 해요.
So just generating compassion for just 1 second actually has a vast effect on positive karma with a positive result in this life, for happiness in this life and in future lives. This is the reason that compassion is so important and so precious. With this 1 second of generating compassion, we can benefit ourselves, benefit others. So this 1 second is very precious.
very much appreciate how it's easier to bite off 1 second than to become 100% compassionate all the time. So thank you for that, making that chewable. Curious if you and maybe other monks you know of ever heard of the Hopi Indian, Native American Indian prophecy of the men with the red hats coming to America or Turtle Island, but they have a prophecy about you arriving here to make change.
Yes, I am familiar with that prophecy.
That's fascinating, very interesting. Any last questions or? Well, thank you. Thank everyone. Thank you for coming out this evening to this program. It's been wonderful to see everyone here. Thank you very much, Kimber Jigme and to Tracy Davis for sharing your words of wisdom with us this evening. And we hope we see you again in a future program. Thank you and good night. Thank you.